Hey guys, welcome to the Week at the Movies. This is Sajin Shrijith to review Kalamkaval, the latest Malayalam release starring Mammootty and Vinayakan. For a film about a serial killer with over a dozen victims, surprisingly few violent scenes are shown. This is a relief for two reasons. First, the film doesn't mimic the explicit style of Korean thrillers, though the story is just as ambitious. Second, there is a strong narrative reason for this choice. When the first murder happens, the casual lead up serves to amplify the coldness of the act. That Mammootty is the antagonist is no spoiler for anyone familiar with the promos. And playing a man who's bad to women for various twisted reasons is not fresh territory for the actor. He had done this right from films like Karila Katuvole to the most recent Rorschach. But the beauty of Kalangaval and in turn Mammootty is that it can make you feel like the man is playing an evil man for the first time. I always say that some of the greatest performances are those that make you feel possessed by not the actor playing the character, but the character itself. When you walk out of the theater and feel that some of the mannerisms of Stanley Das, that is the character that Mammootty plays, have slightly rubbed off on you, there can't be better evidence, is there? Jithin K.'s directorial debut works like a mystery book from a smartphone free past, divided by chapters with interesting titles. And you begin to wonder whether the film's slightly yellowish color palette was meant to create the sense of events leaping off the pages of a long discarded novel. Or perhaps they are meant to match the stained notebooks in which this killer accurately reproduces with his felt pen the portraits of his female victims. This activity alone suggests a man of impeccable photographic memory, of a vast imagination. What's his profession? Why is he doing this? Does he kill only women? Kalangaval is a story in pursuit of the answers to not these three questions but others too. It's a perfect example of a thriller that demonstrates that sometimes more fun can be had with a crime story where the killer's identity is already known to us but not to the investigators. The film takes relish in delighting us with numerous surprises achieved through the combined virtuosic zeal of Jithin K.'s economical filmmaking and Praveen Prabhagar's seamless magical editing. The surprises don't cease to come even when the end credits roll. Of course, some are bound to question the lack of completeness with regard to certain resolutions, but where's the fun in that? When two heavyweight talents like Mammootty and Vinayakan are involved, why settle for something ordinary? Vinayakan's police role is his best since the one in 2022's Uruthi. His character comes with an interesting backstory, mentioned as a casual joke early on, which becomes relevant in the film's closing moments. I know it would be an exaggeration to compare this film to David Fincher's Zodiac, but there are places in Kalangaval that share the same unnerving qualities. The Fincher film makes us uncomfortable because the real life killer hasn't yet been found. The latter makes us uncomfortable because that earth shattering pre interval twist takes everything to a whole different dimension. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention the impact of Mujib Majid's refreshingly original score and soundtrack. It's not a retread of what we heard in Kishkindakanam and Echo, but different altogether. I don't think I've seen a retro Tamil song which was specifically created for this film employed to such chilling effect in any film before. Majid's work, combined with the eerie art design and a maroon 1986 Honda Accord with two 13s on its number plate, occasionally imbues the film with the ambience of a ghost story. How fitting for a film where Mammootty behaves like a spectre. So that's my review of Kalangaval. Thanks for watching.